Hey everyone, Shabagamer here and welcome back to another episode of our FIFA 17 playthrough. Hopefully this will be the episode where we start to get a bit better. We've had a bit of a difficult few episodes, haven't we really? Since this season began, we've really started to struggle a bit. We've got West Brom here to start things off, and I think we've got a League Cup game in this episode as well. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, we've got West Brom, then we've got Cambridge in the League Cup, and then Crystal Palace in the League as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this should be 3 victories for us. But got a decent squad out for this one. We've changed it a little bit. We brought in, we've got De Gea, Hernandez, I think that's Bailey, Jonathan Tah, Memphis Depay, Kovalenko, Dahoud, Martins, Marshall, Rashford and Mkhitaryan. But one thing I want to do that I completely forgot about is I want to go into the catalogue and purchase Scout Future Star. We haven't got one this season yet. We can do one per season of these, so we'll get that. And what else was that? I saw another one down here. International Management Offer. We don't need that at the moment, do we? What I will do though is I can edit a player in career mode. There's only appearance though, isn't it? And what I will do is I shall purchase the training, Focus Manager training. We'll do a bit of that because that'll help us get a few of our younger players up a bit quicker. Scout is off, is he? Yep, Scout has been dispatched. We'll see what it brings back. Hopefully this should be a better one because we've leveled up a few times since we let the last player in. So Bastos we know has got a max. I think he's 84 to 90, so this one should be better than that, which is good. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into our opening game here at home to West Brom, and I'll bring you back in for the action. There we go, Mkhitaryan, good first touch. Has he got the pace to get away from the defender? He does have some pace. Ball towards the back post. It's an awful ball in the end, and Yom clears it. Kovalenko out wide to Marshall. Back into Rashford. Now into Kovalenko. Can he get there? Yes, he does. Get in. Kovalenko. And we have done pretty well this first half so far. We've sort of dominated proceedings. It's the first real chance, though, I feel. Yeah, first real chance. And it was a good bit of play there between Kovalenko and Rashford. Rashford, he might struggle a bit this season with both Ibrahimovic and Dybala. Rashford might struggle a little bit to get a lot of game time. I think it might be Ibra that sort of drops away a little bit though. We don't really need. Well, we need to get obviously Dybala up towards the 90 mark, which where he's going to get to. We need to get Rashford up to the 90 mark, which where he's going to get to as well. And obviously Ibra is slowly coming down, so eventually he's going to become a little bit redundant. Ibra. So although he's a better rate than Rashford, I feel like we need to use Rashford more just to get his stats up a bit. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, 1-0 to Manchester United here over West Brom. Can we hold on to this? My defence has been pretty shabby so far. But hopefully we can hold on to this lead. Terry had to back off. 3 minutes added on, but hopefully we can just hold on to this lead. I'm surprised it's only 1-0 to tell the truth. We've played pretty well. We just haven't managed to break them down and get that second goal. They've looked pretty delicate in defence, to be honest. There we go. Yeah, West Brom looked pretty delicate in defence for most of that match, but somehow they managed to hold it together. But we do get the 1-0 victory, of course, which is better than nothing. Definitely better than nothing. I'm happy. I can deal with that. Goal from Kovalenko to win the game then. That's pretty good. As you can see, De Gea made a couple of good saves, as did Ben Foster as well. So it was I don't know, shots-wise is even, completely even, but I just felt that we did better. I did feel we did better, right. Man of the match was Rashford with an 8.5. Marshall 6.6, not a lot really. Dahoud 6.6, I thought we did pretty well. Kovalenko, he did have a very good game, even though he scored. It's not like the Suns Dream Team rankings, where if you score and have a crap game, you still end up being the best player on the pitch, according to their rankings. It was more, Spurs beat Man City, that's good for us. That's very good for us. Yeah, he managed to break down quite a few attacks. I sort of feel Kovalenko is more of an attacking midfielder, but he did pretty well there. Right, we can do some training now as well. Right, who do you want to train? Bearing in mind we're going to get triple training from this. So I'm going to go for Murphy because obviously he's a really good young potential striker. So I want to try and get him up as quickly as we possibly can. If we're going to get double training on everything he's going to do, we really want to boost him as much as we possibly can at the moment. So we'll whiz him forward. Can he do 2, can he? He can only do 2, okay. Or can he? Surely he can do more. He can do some defending. And he can do some passing. We've not done any passing with him yet. Let's do El Rondo. Let's do a bit of that. Okay. 3 on him is more than enough. Anyone else who really want to get up quickly? Maybe we necessarily desperately want to get up in there, is there? Midfield-wise, we're looking pretty strong anyway. Let me have a quick look at our thing. I've actually done it now. I've gone back through all the old episodes and I've wrote down the potentials of all of the players when we brought them in. So let's have a quick look through my list. So, the best ones were Seamus Barr, 85 to 91. He's got a very good potential, 85 to 91. Patrick Murphy, yeah, is pretty good as well. 85 to 91, Ben Fraser as well. So Ben Fraser, we were dealing with you before because you're Scottish, aren't you? Yes, there we go. Let's do a bit of Ben Fraser then. Scottish youngster. Got a really good potential and hopefully can help us out internationally as well. Should we actually make it to the World Cup, which is looking likely now that we know we've got a couple of games extra to play, right? Like, simulate all of those, hopefully get some good results from those as well. I think every single player, apart from Sean Roberts, has got a potential of over 90. So there we go. Patrick Murphy up to a 63. Ben Fraser up to a 62. So that's good. I'm happy with that. And I think both of those players might actually get a game here against Cambridge United. Might as well play our youngsters in this one. Give us a chance to really see a lot of them as well. I think Cambridge should be an easy enough team to defeat anyway. So let's have a look. Let's go for Eden O'Connor in goal. Bit of a risk because he's quite low rated, but Reece Oxford is 71, I'm happy with that. Pond is 70, which I'm happy with as well. And we've got, is it Mohamed Salah? No, it's not Mohamed Salah, is it? It's Simon Sarr. I can't remember what his first name is, but we've got those three good centre-backs. Right. Midfield-wise, I am going to go for Fraser because, like I said, he's got a really good potential. Right, who else has got a good potential? Seamus Barr, you've got a good potential, my friend. We know you're going to be in excess of 85. So you'll definitely play as well. Now, wingers. Right, we want to play... Let's play McKeith as the attacking left one. And then that one there. Should we play Lottin behind him? We know Lottin's quite good. We do have Bastos, who's got a 84 to 90. I think that's it, just those two left midfielders, isn't it? I think it is, yeah. Let's play Mbappe Lottin because he's 75 rated and we want to try and give him some football anyway. On the right, we have got Sam Bell, but of course he's out on loan. So we will play Emre Moore, of course. But should we play Emre Moore in the attacking position this time? Do we have any more right midfielders we brought through? I don't think we do we? No, we've got no other right players we brought through. Okay, so what we will do then is we shall probably play Semedo, who's yet to play this season. Semedo? Yeah, he's only right back. I've got Cancelo. Let's play Semedo because Cancelo's getting some good football every now and again, isn't he? So Semedo can play there, and then up front, of course, we will play our good lad Patrick Murphy. First time we can actually play Patrick Murphy. He's gone up a couple of points already. I think Patrick Murphy, if he was 59 when we signed him up, and now he's 63, so he's definitely gone up a bit. Barr was 58 and now he's 60. Ben Fraser was 49 and we got him up to a 62 with all the training we've been doing recently. So definitely just shows how good training is. Right, that is our team ready to face off against Cambridge United. Hopefully the youngsters can take us through, but I really want to play some more of the youngsters in these sort of games anyway, so that's what we'll be doing. That's the team. Let's go. Again, I'll bring you back for the action. Hopefully a lot of goals. Right, so here we go. First chance for a lot of these young players to really impress us in a game which might end up being a bit tricky. I'm hoping not, but... Oxford, good tackle. And it's McKeith into the path here of Murphy. Back to McKeith. McKeith probably one of the better players on the pitch here. Emre Moore. Out McKeith. It's gone quite wide there. I think McKeith quite wants it that wide. Plays it into Patrick Murphy. Patrick Murphy, 1-0. There we go. The young striker gets his first goal for us. And it's pretty early on in the game as well. Great bit of play. I thought McKeith had been sent a bit wide there, but evidently it wasn't bad at all, was it? Look at that. Good shot as well by Patrick Murphy. Showing obviously we've been practicing his shooting quite a bit in training. And evidently it's quite good. Early goal as well, which can sort of take away some of the worries that we possibly had in this match. Because we played quite a lot of youngsters, I was a little bit worried that we might get caught out, but getting the early goal I think is going to make me feel a bit more comfortable. 1-0, Patrick Murphy with his first ever goal, and hopefully his first of many, with a rating potentially of 87 to 94, according to our youth academy. So he's going to be good. Emery Moore trying to show his ability here. And Emery Moore is a player we have played in a few bigger games. I think Emery Moore comes with a bit more of a reputation in the FIFA community about how good he is. Fraser. Oh my god, Ben Fraser. Go on. Wallops it in the top corner. There's me talking about the ability that Emery Moore holds. And we get a 61 rated centre defensive midfielder, Ben Fraser, blasted it into the top corner from there. That's a bit of a shocker, that was. I try that shot so often with some of the best players in our squad, and players like Mkhitaryan and Marshall, and they always end up blasting it over, but that was pretty good, that was. It's a cracking shot. I'm happy with that, I tell you, I'm very happy with that. And I'm really enjoying using... I've got to be careful how I word this. I'm really enjoying using this team of younger players. That's better. I said earlier I'm really enjoying playing with these kids, and then I realised that just sounds awful. I'm really enjoying using this team of younger players. It feels very fresh. You can tell there's a few bits where they're lacking a little bit of ability, but again, they're all gonna grow into some quite pretty good players. They've all got really high potential, so I'm happy to see how the future goes on, and I think you'll be seeing a lot more of them in this competition as well as in the FA Cup as well, and maybe one or two of them might get themselves a few first team games. Especially towards the end of the season when we end up with loads and loads of matches like we did last year. That was really difficult, that was. We ended up with just so many fixtures, like playing 3 games in 5 days or something stupid like that. And it's handy to have the extra sort of players around that we can use to rest others. Emery Moore into Patrick Murphy. Great first touch. Oh my god, what a goal that was. What a goal that was by Patrick Murphy. This lad, he... Oh, I want to get this guy up now as quickly as I possibly can, because he's only 62 rated at the moment, I think, something like that, or 61 rated. But just, he feels so good on the ball. And look at this, look, first touch, wallop. That's a goal from a 61 rated striker, and I'm struggling to score goals sometimes with... Dybala goes missing for massive parts of games. And at the moment, Patrick Murphy seems to have everything that I'm looking for in a striker. And if we can just get his rating up to a point where... Saying that, he's playing so well at the moment, I'd consider playing him in the first team. I'm not going to play him in the first team. We've already got 3 strikers fighting out for that position. 4 if you include Rooney. But there we go, 3-0 up. Patrick Murphy on a hat-trick now as well. How much he would love to get a hat-trick on his first start for the club. Is it his debut? I don't think it is. I think I might have brought him on as a substitute in one game, but... He could get a hat-trick in his first start for the club. 3-0. Go on, ref, blow the whistle. There we go. There we go. 3-0 victory with the kids as well. And I'm pretty impressed. I must admit, I am pretty impressed with what I have seen from these guys today. And Patrick Murphy, 2 goals. Both very, very good goals as well. I'm impressed. I really am impressed. Edna O'Connor did very well in goal as well. Was it Patrick Murphy? Emery Moore actually got man of the match for 9.1. Patrick Murphy was 9.1 as well. Reece Oxford, 8.6. Whoever the guys in the middle got a 7.6. That was Pond, wasn't it? Sarr got an 8.1. Edna O'Connor, 7.8. He saved the penalty. Surely that should be getting a better than 7.8 for saving the penalty. But that hopefully should improve all the players as well, because it gives them a little bit of an extra boost going forward. And Man City lost again. Man City lost to Brighton. Well, that's one of our big contenders for the EFL Cup out of the competition. Not that I reckon that Man City were going to moan too much again, not that I would imagine Man City are going to be too annoyed about being knocked out. That's the words I'm trying to say. When's our scout reports due? We're still missing a scout, aren't we? We need to do our squad for Scotland by the 29th. That's fine. We need another youth scout, don't we? I'm trying to find a good one. There hasn't been any good ones for a while. There we go. Owen Wilson. Right, Owen Wilson. We'll hire you. You're very expensive, but... I'm going to go back to Scotland because I just want to continue getting some good young players for our Scotland side. I'm not Scottish, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. I'm not Scottish. It's just the first home nation that offered me a job. So we're going to go back for Scotland again. Have I done that right? Yeah, Scotland 9 months, right. You are currently... Why do we do New Zealand? I can't remember. Why did we do Japan? I don't think we got any good players yet. Like I say, it's been about a week or so since I played this, so I don't know if we've actually got any good New Zealand and Japanese players knocking around. We've got one Japanese centre-back. Well, I've not looked through these for a while. Let's have a quick look. Douglas Graham, 86 to 92. Wow. Wow, wow, wee wah. He is someone we'll definitely bring up pretty soon. Eamon O'Neill, 85 to 94 as well. Two cracking players there. Jason Gallagher, 79 to 93. Max Hill, 85 to 91. Liam Cunningham, 80 to 90. Probably a player we'll bring up in sell. Oliver Shaw, 75 to 89. Again, we might sell him. Patrick Murray, 80 to 90. Again, we probably sell him. Pierce Campbell, 77 to 94. And Aichi Mishima, centre-back, 75 to 94. If we can get a good young centre-back, I'd be very happy with that. So yeah, we've got two really good players there, but I think we'll leave them down here for a little bit of time anyway. And we're due to get our good player back soon as well, aren't we? The one from our what we brought in the store. Right, it's the 23rd of September now. We've got a game against Crystal Palace. We need to change the squad before we go forward, and we don't want to take forward our youth squad. Was Patrick Murphy always 63? I thought it was 62 or 61, but either way, he had a cracking match. I'm very impressed with him. And I think we'll definitely use him a bit more, I think, going forward. We're going to stick with Rashford, I think. We're not going to play Mkhitaryan, actually. We're going to bring in Dembele. I might leave Emery Moore, because he did get man of the match. So I'm going to leave Emery Moore where he is. We're going to bring back in Pogba. We're going to have to bring back in Asensio, because if he misses more than a couple of games, he has a right Hufflepuff. Left midfield. Let's bring back in... Let's rest Marshall. We're going to bring in Depay. And we're going to bring in Luke Shaw at the left midfield spot. There we go. Centre-backs, back in for Hernandez. Pond had a very good game, but we're going to have to bring in Bailey back in. And we're bringing Jonathan Tah as well. We always need to make sure we have that strong defence and goalkeeping because of basically how bad I am at this game. Right, so that's the team we're going to go for this match against Crystal Palace. Once again, we'll get straight into it now, and hopefully I'll bring you back for some goals. And the one thing that I'm thinking about, I don't want to curse it because I don't think this has happened in any of our previous episodes, but we've had 2 matches so far out of the 3 we normally do, and we've kept a clean sheet in both, which I don't think I've ever done a full episode of clean sheet. So hopefully this match against Crystal Palace can be that first time. Ben Fraser's gone up 8 stat points so far this season. Wow. Patrick Murphy's gone up by 4. Shane McKeith up by 2, but 8 stat points for Ben Foster. That's really good, that is, because we know he's got a pretty good potential, hasn't he, Ben Foster? 85 to 91, so he would definitely be a good player for us. But, yep, enough of me lollygagging on. Let's get into Crystal Palace. Emery Moore. What's Emery Moore doing forward there? Emery Moore is all over the pitch at the moment. Had that man-of-the-match performance against Cambridge and looking to build upon that here against Crystal Palace. He's not going to get a huge amount of first-team football this season because of the players we've got ahead of him, like Martins and Mkhitaryan and so forth. But he should get a good amount of games. Sancho nicks that ball back into Moore. Now Pogba. Oh, Memphis gets the ball. Memphis shoots. Oh, what is that, Memphis? You turd. No wonder we sold you. And it's half time. That is not good. I'm not happy with that. Is it offside? Yeah. We're an hour in and we haven't got a goal yet. It's still 0-0, but there's still time. We're getting through them. We're having opportunities. We're just not getting that last touch, and that's the ball. That is the ball we needed. Rashford, there we go. Oh, I was just about saying that we're struggling to get through, and there we go. Rashford with a goal. That ball by Paul Pogba was absolutely perfect, and Rashford, I thought he'd gone too close, and I just panicked, hit the shoot button, and luckily we're just close enough, but still far enough to be able to poke it round. Steve Mandanda in goal, and that is 1-0. Oh, Rashford's done as well there. Rashford has done as well. 1-0. Like I said, this could be the first time in a long time we could get 3 victories and 3 clean sheets in an episode. That would be an amazing episode, if I don't say so myself. Well, for me, it'd be an amazing episode. And Right, Luke Shaw's there. Boot it, mate. Boot it. There we go. Shaw with a clearance. Come on, Yes! 3 matches, 3 clean sheets. That, my friends, is exactly what we wanted. Oh, I could not believe that. 3 matches, 3 wins, 3 clean sheets. That has got to be one of the most successful episodes I think we've ever had. Man of the match was Paul Pogba, 8.8 rated. Rashford, of course, with a goal, 8.3. Emery Moore, 6.6. I thought that's a little bit rough on him. In fairness to Emery Moore, it's probably my fault because I did take quite a few shots with him. From dodgy angles, really. So, yeah. That's probably why he didn't do too well. But still, I'm happy enough with that. Arsenal beat Liverpool 2-0, so it's Liverpool struggling. Chelsea, West Ham 1-1. So we're doing pretty well, actually. Let's load the previous training session into there, and we'll just stick with that. We're still getting double training, of course, because we brought that from the catalogue earlier on the episode, so hopefully we can see these guys boost up some more. There we go. Ben Fraser and Murphy both not going up a level, but going up a decent amount. And bearing in mind, Fraser's already gone up 8 stat points this season. That's pretty insane, isn't it? Let's advance forward a few days. We're not going to play the Galatasaray game. That is going to be next episode. I just want to see what the news is going to be before we hit that. So let's have a look at the news. Press conference. Yep, we're going to win. Motivate the players. Yeah, whatever. Rafael Varane. He says, I forgot we brought Varane, you know. I forgot we had him. He said he's happy to play, but I don't think we'll risk him too yet. I don't think we'll risk him too early because there's a chance he could get himself more injured. We don't really want that. Right. Next episode, we have got Galatasaray at home. Is that? What does it say? I have no idea. We've got Galatasaray in the Champions League. We've got Stoke. I didn't say, does it? Yeah, we've got Stoke away in the league. And then we have got, our first international game. We've got Hungary, which is an international friendly. This is the big one, Switzerland away. Oh, that's a friendly as well. It's these ones. That's a friendly. And that's a friendly. Are we out of the qualifiers then? Friendly. Friendly. Oh, all our games are friendlies. We must be out. We must be out then. Oh, that's a shame. We didn't make it through to the World Cup. Oh well, it gives us a chance now to sit back and keep building our team ready for potentially getting into the Euros, which I think is going to be a lot more realistic for us, especially if we've got a few new young players coming through our academy. But there we go, that is the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. I think the fact that we just got 3 wins and 3 clean sheets deserves a like as it is. But, of course, if you have enjoyed it, I would ask you to like the video. It does really help me out. It makes the video easier for other people to find and helps me grow the channel, all that sort of good stuff. And, of course, if you are new around here and you have enjoyed what you've seen and you would like to see some more, then, of course, please do hit that subscribe button as well. And normally I upload these every other day. I've been a little bit behind the last few days because I've had a few problems at work. I had some big jobs on and working quite late, but hopefully over the next week or so I can catch up to where we should be, because I am currently 2 episodes behind of this. So by tomorrow, when this is uploaded, I should be 3 episodes behind. So we'll probably upload 1 a day for the next few days just to catch up, and then we'll be back on track. But yeah, hope you have enjoyed it. I've been Chevy Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all very, very soon for some more FIFA 17.